Hey my gorgeous friend, today in this video I'll teach you the ultimate React.js simple and easy project on YouTube. Today we're gonna build in a cloak just writing 5 lines of JavaScript code. So this project will be very exciting and interesting. So that's why just smash the like button, and if you are new in my channel then please subscribe Hablu Programmer and support us to give you more important project videos for free. So let's get started. So right now we need to install two software for doing this beautiful project. Number one, we need to install Node.js, and number two, we need to download an IDE, that is Visual Studio Code. So first of all, just download both of software and install it. After installing Node.js and Visual Studio Code, just open CMD if you are using the Windows. After that, just write one line of code, that is node space hyphen version. After typing this line of code, we're just verifying we have installed our Node.js or not. So we have seen that we have installed it, so that is showing me current version. So just I close that. After that, just we will create an folder and click shift and right button on mouse. Then open PowerShell window here and write here one line code, that is pwd, and hit enter button. After that, just write code space dot and hit enter button. Right now we are entered our Visual Studio Code, so that is our IDE. Right here we are creating our first React applications. So for this reason we are just opening the terminal. After that, we are just writing here we need to create our first application boilerplate. For this reason we are just typing in here npx create React app, and we need to type in our first application name, that is first application. Okay, then just hit enter button, and we need to wait some times for installing the boilerplate for our first React application. This process will be take maybe 4 or 5 minutes. It's totally depend on your internet connections. So we are ready to jump our first applications. In terminal we can see here there have some guideline, so all of those command not necessary for now. We need to just begin this typing. So we need to just typing this line of code cd our first application. So right now we need to open our boilerplate. We are gonna typing in there cd our first application name, that is first app, and cd here first app. After that, just click enter, then npm start. So npm start, that's it. Our boilerplate, which is React template, will be opened on our browser. So we don't need this animation and this image, so that's why we are just deleting this line of code. For this reason we are just clicking here, and after that we are clicking source and deleting from index.html all of those line code. We are going word wrap. After that, just deleting all of those, that's it, deleting from there also. So right now we are gonna building our first cloak. For this reason we are just declaring our first function in React app. So our function name is cloak. After that, we are just ending this function and typing here return. After typing the return, we will just writing our first JavaScript XML code, that is hello world. That's it. After that, we are just creating h1 tag or something like that, and in there we are just creating our first timer cloak, so was, and in here we will create our first applications props. In there props, we are creating this props.date to local time string, that is JavaScript predefined function or method. When we called to local time strings method, it will show us our local time in our applications. So after writing 2 lines of codes, we are just cut 2 lines of code and writing an document fragment that's look like that, and just pasting in here of 2 line codes. After that, we are creating again one function, that is trick, and we are gonna writing here tricks or something like that. We can create also timer. After that, writing the timer function, we will calling our root file that is connected with our index.html file that is here, and we are just connecting into this line of code. So we are just uncommenting this line. After that, we are just calling this variable in here, root.render. Under the timer function, we'll just called our first clock function, that is our first component. So write in here clock, then just self in this line. In our clock component, just type date and is equal curly braces new date. After finishing this function work, we are just set our interval. So set interval, and interval will be our timer, and every 1 second later it will be changing. So just we are typing in here 1000 millisecond, that is 1 second. After done the 4 or 5 line code, we are just open our browser and just refreshing here. Wow, we can see now hello world, and our was or first clock is working perfectly. So right now we can see our clock style that is looking so ugly. So we don't need this style. We are making this too smarter look like that. So that's why we are creating index.css. So that's why I am just connecting that index.css that is already built in. So just import the css, so dot and forward slash. After that, just call index.css. That's it. We have successfully connected to our css in index.js file. So right now we are going here to changing the style. So just we are deleting all of those line code, and we are gonna writing here star, then margin is 0, and also padding will be 0. After that, we are calling our body, and we will change our application body color. So background color will be Alica blue. After setting this background color in our body, then I will just open our browser, and we can see we have changed the background color white to this color. So right now it looks good. And after the body, we will just creating another things, that is we need to this two of code or text in the center. So that's why we are creating this fragment into a div. So div, and writing here also div, and also there will be class name box, and we are just calling this box in index.css. So right now we need to center the box. That's why we'll set just width, just I will set with 200 pixel, and height will be 100 pixel. Okay, right now it looks good, but I don't need the hello world text. Right now I am just changing this digital clock, and also I will change this h1 tag into paragraph. Okay, and also I will delete the was. Okay, right now it looks good, and it's need to be centered. That's why I'm just creating the margin. It will be auto. When I will set the margin auto, the box will be goes in center, or we need to set the box shadow. So in this case, I'm just going get css-scan.com and box example here. From there, I'm just choosing this box shadow. Just copy it here and type box shadow. Box shadow is that. Okay, we have successfully set our box shadow from there, and if I going in there, we can see the box shadow, it's not looks good. So that's why I'm changing the color. So background color will be FFF, which means white, and after that I'm setting the padding will be 20 pixel, and if I looking right now, it looks good, but both of text are not centered. That's why I'm just writing one line more code, that is text align centered. Then we are gonna just changing this box border radius. So that's why I'm just creating here border radius and 10 pixel. Okay, we have successfully set our border radius. Right now we can see our box looks very good and it's perfect. So right now we will set this box into the center. So that's why I'm just creating one line code, that is margin top 42% VH. So right now the cloak box in centered. Okay, right now we need to change those text's color, change the text's color. So that's why I'm just creating one class name for that, p color, and I'm gonna changing the color. Color will be that. So p color look like that, and also I'll change our h1 color, class name h1 color, and also we can change our h1 color, that is the same color. Okay, we have successfully done that. So right now we'll set our text shadow for this one. So that's why I'm just writing text shadow, and text shadow will be that. So when I have set this text shadow, it looks good, you can see here. And also I'll change this text shadow also. So that's why I'm just going here, p color, and writing text shadow, and its text shadow will be that. Okay, it looks good. And then I'm just setting the margin top 50 pixel. 50 pixel, it's much more. Okay, margin top 28 pixel is perfect for this cloak. So right now we have perfectly done this project. So right now our project, that is digital cloak, looks pretty good and it's working perfectly. Right now we have done this project successfully. So thanks for watching this video. Keep watching my channel, and please subscribe my channel if you are new at my channel. Take a risk.